let's talk about the most infamous vegetable in watercolor, cauliflower. Today we're not painting a whole picture. This is why I took a sheet of paper, a rather cheap one, because we are going to talk about mistakes, not real painting. And I split it in 4. I'm going to paint 4 separate pictures and make mistakes on each of them. And let's see what happens. So, time to begin. As you can see, I'm using rather wet paint. I'm painting a sky and I'm painting ground. I want them not be separated too much, and this is the first mistake I make. I'm being impatient and I want to create a cloud, and I also want to create some green bushes. It immediately creates cauliflowers or backgrounds. That's the second name of it. It looks like a failure, so let's keep it and move to another picture. Here I'm creating some misty landscape, and as you can see, once I painted some ground, I immediately created some cauliflower. This time I'll try to fix it. The proper way to fix cauliflower is either wait until everything gets dry or take a thicker paint, because diluted paint will create even worse effect. I continue painting on the ground, trying to create an effect of mist on the ground. And here I'm trying to fix the cauliflower. As you can see, I paint over it and paint again. Because it's a misty ground, it becomes sort of okay. So just like that, I think it's fixed. Finishing up a little bit, and I guess soon I will move to another painting. So now you can clearly see a difference. My first painting was a failure from the very beginning. There is nothing, you cannot make out what was there originally, because the picture is completely ruined. As for the second one, I managed to save the day. Let's start on another one. I paint the sky and I make it rather wet. And without waiting, even for a moment, I'm trying to make a sun in the middle of it, because the paper was really wet. It didn't create a prominent sun, but it didn't create a background either, so that was not so bad after all. Now I'm painting a grassy hill, since the paint was already dry in the bottom. No cauliflower was created. It was safe. Let's go to the 4th picture, and here I want to intentionally create cauliflowers. As you can see, I succeeded. It was easy, and it looks rather ugly, but let's wait a little. I'm trying to do some random stuff here and there, and I'm creating more cauliflowers by painting wet clouds. The picture becomes really ugly. Now I want to create some clouds on the picture above, and I'm adding water and then mopping it off with a dry brush. But because the paper is completely dry there, it doesn't create any cauliflower effect. some sort of save there. But as you can see, I accidentally created another cauliflower in the bottom. Which I'm going to fix right away by painting grass over it. It seems to be a success, because you can see that background anymore. And now it's time to fix the mess which I intentionally created in the bottom. Look carefully. I'm actually trying to exploit the effect of cauliflower, because like I intentionally created them, and on top cauliflowers become clouds, heavy clouds. And the cauliflowers I created on the ground, I'm trying to make them into bushes, and it seems to be working. Once again, once the paper is dry, you're absolutely safe to paint over it. So I'm painting a tree on my picture above, and there are no backgrounds. There are no accidents. I'm absolutely safe, and I'm controlling my paint. There is nothing special about it. And now it's time to add fine details. I'm painting what I can with my brush. And because I intentionally didn't want to bring a second brush, a fine brush, to this process, I'm taking a fine liner, which I'm going to use for small details. Adding some small grasses, adding some birds here and there, adding more birds, and I think we are done. However, as you can see, we still have this ugly thing on the first picture. What are we gonna do about this? I could just finish like that and keep it as an evidence of a complete failure, but why waste paper if we could try and fix it? Of course, a landscape is no longer possible here because the picture is completely ruined, but why not create something abstract instead? And that's what I'm going to do. Just knock yourself out and do whatever you feel, because you're not losing anything anyway. Adding some splatters just for fun. By the way, you will notice that some of those splatters will become little cauliflowers, which is fine because it's abstract. Now our pictures are done. They're not completely dry, but I'm a little bit impatient and I want to get rid of the masking tape. Do it carefully, quickly, and pull outside. And that's about it. So, that's what I wanted to show you. Great job. Well, I guess that's it for today. I hope you see now that making mistakes is not a problem. Actually, it's a good thing in order to improve, in order to grow as an artist. And I hope that from now on, you are no longer afraid of cauliflower. Let's keep painting. Let's keep improving. See you next time.